Hey everybody, welcome back to Secret Heart Tarot. I know I've been gone for a while and I'm so sorry. I have missed doing YouTube videos, but unfortunately, life gets in the way sometimes. So, I figured I'd kick off my comeback by starting you guys out with a hashtag that I hope you guys will make response videos to. I would love for you to make videos and post them here on YouTube. I would love for you guys to do this on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I thought this was a really fun idea. I've been working on it for a really long time, kind of crowdsourcing answers, coming up with my own answers, taking lots of notes because that's what I do. And so I would like to present to you guys this fun idea that I came up with called Trashing Tarot Tradition. We all know that if you've read quite a few Little White books like I have in my time, they all kind of have the same answers. They all kind of have the same themes for each card. So I thought we'd take the deck card by card or set of cards by card and kind of come up with some different ideas for the meanings of these cards. So I'm going to go through the traditional meanings, which are not wrong by any means. And they're not boring. They're just traditional. And then I want to trash that tradition. I want to come to you guys with some new, fresh ideas. And I want you guys to come to me with some new, fresh ideas. Ways that you've seen this card come up in your readings, either for yourself or for other people. Ways that you might have read in books that don't necessarily follow a traditional path. And let's see if we can come up with some really great different meanings for these cards. And today we're going to do the aces. So when you make your response video, use the hashtag Trashing Tarot Tradition, just like I did in the name of this video. You can feel free to tag me if you want to. I don't know how that really works on YouTube, but I would really love to see your responses. So for the aces, overall, the aces usually mean the beginning of something, right? They usually mean potential. You can read in pretty much any book that they are called seeds. They're the seed from which the soup grows. And that's great. And most of the time, that's what they are. However, a way to trash that tradition would be to see the aces as not only the beginning of one suit, but the end of the previous suit. So if you're like me, I use the suits in the Golden Dawn order. I do wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. Or fire, water, air, earth. And while the Ace of Cups is the seed and the beginning and the starting point of the cup suit and the water element, it also is informed a little bit by the end of the last suit. So if you think about the Ten of Wands merging into the Ace of Cups, they kind of talk to one another. They kind of modify one another. So while you're starting out maybe a new relationship or something like that, it could be a more loving relationship that has come after all that initial passion has died out. So that's one way to kind of trash the tradition of the aces. So now I want to kind of go suit by suit and tell you what I think each ace in each suit means traditionally, and then show you what I've come up with for trashing that tradition. Let's start with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is usually my favorite card in the deck. There's so many that I love, like the Heindel, and I love the Thoth, Ace of Wands. They're just always beautiful and powerful images. And that's usually where the traditional meanings come from, right? It's usually a new adventure or new business venture, or it could mean a creative endeavor. It could be the spark of inspiration, or a magic wand, or masculinity. And that's usually what you'll read when you pick up a Little White book. If you pick up pretty standard tarot books beyond the Little White book, like 78 Degrees of Wisdom or something like that. Those are traditional meanings that you'll find in any of those books. Don't mind my note flipping. Some other meanings, though, that I've come up with and that I have kind of gotten through talking to other people. It could be paperwork or an application. So something that might get you started on that business venture or started in school or something like that. The fact that it looks like a pen could be the actual image informing those two things. It could mean a fire. It could even, on the heel end of masculinity, be a penis. Obviously, it looks like it, and some decks actually depict it that way, which is, you know, if you're into those decks. Next, let's talk about the Ace of Cups. I gotta find that paper. There we go. They're not in order. Of course they're not in order. This is my video. So the Ace of Cups, I mentioned a little bit before about that being a new relationship. Most often it's romantic, but it could be a new friendship. It could be a new boyfriend or a girlfriend. It could mean love or unexpected love. It could mean overflow. It could be a womb for fertility and those kinds of themes. It could mean emotions. Most often the Suit of Cups is associated with the realm of emotion. It could be intuition or compassion. But if we trash that tradition, what kinds of things do we come up with? Very simply, it could be a drink. It could be something that somebody is drinking with. It could be a place with a water feature, like a fountain or a waterfall, or something tropical, a tropical place. Or it could be an offering. In Christian traditions, you're offered the cup of wine. In pagan traditions, you are often offered a cup of wine or some other libation, that kind of a thing. Or it could be something that you leave on your altar that you put herbs or other things into to leave out for your gods and goddesses. So that's cups. The next one I want to talk about is swords. So traditionally, the Ace of Swords is a new idea or a new thought. It's new perspectives, plans. It could mean victory. It could also mean a penis like the Ace of Wands. Or it also means clarity, right? It's usually the realm of thoughts or ideas, that kind of a thing. But if we trash that tradition, we can get things like certificates or diplomas, solutions. We could get coldness or lacking emotions. Since it's more thought and less feel, you could have that for a non-traditional meaning for it. It could also mean caution, and it could mean decisions. You can think about the Ace of Swords like the sword in the Lovers. The Hebrew letter of the Lovers is Zayin, or sword. It means sword. And that could be used to cut away, kind of like Justice's sword also. So those are some non-traditional things that you can associate with the Ace of Swords. And then lastly, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which could mean new jobs or work, coming into money. It could mean wealth or riches. But if we trash that tradition, it could mean loving the outdoors or getting to go outdoors more. It could mean manifestation, bringing things into the last realm, or Malkuth if you think about it in terms of the Tree of Life. It could mean shopping, you're giving coins out, and it could mean good luck. It could also mean health. That's one meaning of the Suit of Pentacles that people kind of tend to overlook. And so those are my kind of brief thoughts on the trashing tarot tradition with the aces. I want to see what you guys come up with. So definitely, like I said in the beginning, do a response. You could do a video. I love a video. Use the hashtag trashing tarot tradition, just like you see in the title of this video. You could do it on Facebook, use the same hashtag, Instagram, use the same hashtag, so that I can go around and see everybody's. I'm going to be checking all the social media outlets to see if you guys do a response. And if you know me on any of those social media outlets, which I'm Sacred Heart Tarot everywhere, feel free to tag me because I want to see them. So thank you, everybody. I really hope to see your responses soon. As always, you guys can find me on Instagram. You can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook at sacredhearttarot.com. My website is www.sacredhearttarot.com. And if you check that out, you can see a little bit about me. You can also book a reading with me. And that's it. That's all I got. Thank you for letting me ramble. And I will talk to you guys soon. And we'll be back soon with Trashing Tarot Tradition for the twos. See you guys later. Bye.